What's up guys? Today we're looking at some Kihon, some basic techniques. Today we're going to look at Age Uke, so an upper rising block. So this technique has a couple of different functions. So we call it a block, that's because it's most often used to block a jodan, so a head height straight punch. But it actually has quite a few other uses. So if we have control of an opponent's limb, we can use this as a strike up into the neck, up into the side of the head. Additionally, if we're down low, if we've grabbed a leg, we can use it into the midsection, into the waist, to facilitate a single leg takedown. So, without further ado, let's get into the execution of the technique. Okay, so we're actually going to start from the end with this technique. We're going to look at our final position first. So, I'm going to be blocking with my left hand for this. So I'm in my normal stance, so my Sanchin dash, standing at the opposite corners of my shoulder width square. Okay, my feet are pointed inwards. That facilitates that nice hip movement that we want. Okay, so my end position is this hikate hand pulled nice into my waist, and this blocking hand is going to be about a fist and a half's width in front of my head. So from the side, I'm about 1.5 fists width from my head. I'm slightly above my head vertically, okay, and my forearm is at an angle, so it's not straight down across, it's not too steep an angle, it's at roughly 30 degrees from the horizontal. So to get there, we're going to start with our hands at our waist here, so both fists pulled back in this hikate position. We're blocking with our left hand, so our right hand's going to come out forward and first. Okay, palm open, palm facing towards our opponent. You'll notice that this makes almost the Age Uke position itself to start with. Now, our blocking hand, or our striking hand in the case of our application for it, it's going to come across our body here, out to the midline. At the same time, our right hand's going to drop. So with our palm still facing forward, these hands are going to cross in front of the chin or in front of the neck. Now this will depend slightly on your body shape, but this rough area, X marks the spot, nice and square in front of our throat. As they cross over, our front hand is going to start to twist, and that's going to end up there in our final position, with the palm facing forward and the arm at the angle. At the same time, this right hand is going to pull straight back down into our hip. Okay? So when we add them together, moving at the same time, and we end up in our Age Uke position. So slightly faster there. So from this double hikate position, both hands at the hip, that right hand's going to come up, left hand's going to come up our midline, they're going to cross in front of the throat, twist out and block. Now if you want to do it on the other side, we just open this left hand, our hands cross over in front of our throat, twist and out. So from the side, just so you get an idea of it, hands start at the hips here, this right hand's going to come in front of my head, I'm going to bring my left hand, my blocking hand up the midline of my body, cross in front of the throat, twist and out. Open that left hand, it's going to drop down, it's going to meet my rising right hand at the throat, twist it out, and then relax. So that's the performance of Age Uke. Okay, so that's our upper rising block. In later videos we'll look at the application of it as a strike or to facilitate a takedown, but for now that's the basic position, the basic execution of that Kihon technique.